Dear children, come back to the next topics about the shadow. Already we have discussed about the light, second one is your shadow. So, what do you mean by shadow? My dear children, if I will keep my hand in front of a source of light, then one of the shadow will be formed in the blackboard. If a source of light is from this direction, if the source of light will be obstruct to the chalk, one of the shadow will be formed in the blackboard. So, here shadow is the region of absence of light. If I will provide the source of light from this direction, then here there will be no source of light in this area, and this will be form the shadow in the blackboard. So, here shadow is the region of absence of light. Then light from a source is cut off by an obstacle and shadow is formed. Suppose this is the stop mark, you can see or you can found in the different roadside having the metallic plate. If the sunlight will be provided, the light will be provided from the sun towards this direction, then in the opposite direction a shadow will be formed. Yes or no? It means the light is obstructed by an object. Which object? Already we have discussed about the which object? Opaque objects. Then opaque objects do not allow to pass the light through them. So, here due to the opaque object, the light will be obstruct, the light will be not passed to this direction, that is why a shadow will be formed. So, look here, one of the home is there. Suppose during the daytime, if the sun provides the light towards this direction, in this area there is no light, that is why shadow will be formed. So, here a light from a source is cut off by an obstacle, that is known your shadow will be formed. Then opaque objects cast a dark shadow. Suppose this is the opaque objects, the objects through which the light cannot be passed, that cast a dark shadow. But translucent objects produces a weak shadow. Translucent objects produces a weak shadow because the light can partially maybe transmit, but transparent objects do not cast a shadow at all. Transparent objects do not cast a shadow because suppose this one is a transparent object, the light will be passes from this side to another side, that is why there will be no shadow. And what exactly like the shadow? Shadow means an image formed by an object. If the light will be passed from this direction, here the absence of light, that is why a shadow will be formed. And how does the shadow is formed? What are the different necessary things that shadow can be formed? So, for the formation of the shadow, first one, an opaque object is necessary. An opaque object is necessary to form the shadow. Second one, a source of light. Source of light is necessary. During the moon day, while you are walking, at that time also we can found our shadow. It means the source of light, that is the moon, and we are the opaque objects, and our shadow is formed on the ground, that is why a screen also necessary. Third one, a screen is necessary to form a shadow. That is a source of light and opaque objects, and screen is necessary to form a shadow. My dear children, in one of the question will be arises in your mind that it exactly the shadow is the shadow is the exactly the same size of this opaque objects. No, it may be differ. It may be differ. So in this way we can get the shadow. Sometimes we all are fearing also. Yes or no? During the moon day at the night time, at the evening time, while you are walking, sometimes we can also found our shadow, and we all are fearing also. Yes or no? So shadow is the very interesting topics. In this way you can understand about the shadow. Thank you.